Hello and welcome to Precious Memory Box's Junk Journaling. Welcome back. I think it's been a couple weeks since I've had a video. And today I thought we'd just have a little craft with me time. And I'm using the Freebie from Pink Monarch Prints. If you are part of their newsletter, they have a freebie today. And it's this really cute freebie for Valentine's Day. You know, of course, you can use it for any time. You just change the ephemera around a little bit or that. And I thought we could create some cards with it. So Elena just recently did a video with making Valentine's cards with their new kits they have called All My Love. Go and check those out. I think there's a paper collection. There's a tag collection, pockets, and words. And I've got some of the words here. I printed them out, but they're actually too big for the freebie. You could shrink them down if you want so that you can use those. But there's several different pages of different colors, a little bit different look to each one there. So go check those out at Pink Monarch Prints on Etsy. And so I thought we would just kind of craft along. And then I thought maybe we could just chit-chat as we go along here because, you know, you hear that saying all the time, the struggle is real. Well, that is where I'm at with being able to have time to paper craft, like to do my crafting for, you know, sometimes I want to do regular videos. But sometimes, I'll tell you what, life gets in the way. And I'm sure others of you have this dilemma too, because I work 10-hour days at my full-time job. And so I'm gone from the house at least 11 hours of the day. And then by the time you come home and round up something for dinner and, you know, take care of your animals, it's like, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I'm ready to just sit down and relax for a little while. And so sometimes it's hard for me to get videos done, but I really want to do them. And so this year, I'm trying to work on being better organized, and I'm hoping we have a very long living room. It's like 25 feet long and about 14 feet wide. It's the largest room in our house. All the other rooms in our house are just your standard size. But it's a small house other than that. It's only 2 bedrooms, so I don't have an extra bedroom that I can turn into a craft space. So we are gonna start working on maybe building a wall in our living room and kind of trying to make me a craft space, and we would have a piece of exercise equipment in there. So we're trying to start working on that. That'll probably be more of a summer project, but I am hoping to get it done and be in one space, not have to take all my craft supplies to different rooms to film, because, you know, the living room's occupied, you know, by family members throughout the day. So it's really kind of hard to, on the days that I can work on videos, it's kind of hard to do videos when everybody wants to, you know, be in the living room and watch their programs or play video games, or so it's, you know, it's not a place that I can do my videos, you know, when I need to or when I have the time to. So that's one of my goals this year. My other goal is to at least do 2 videos a week. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try to do one every Friday, and it will either be like, what can we do with the Friday freebies? Because there are a lot of YouTube people and just, crafty people that have a page on Facebook. They put out freebies for everyone to use. And so there's always a freebie around that you can use. So I'm going to try to maybe do, Friday freebies, and maybe if I have a haul of some supplies, maybe do that on Fridays. And then on the other day of the week, I keep telling everyone I want to do a Tim Holtz journal, but unfortunately, I just keep putting that off. I don't know why. But on the other day, I'm going to craft. I won't say what. We might do different projects. We might do planner. I'm working on a faith planner this year, so we might do things with the faith planner. We might do By the Well for God devotional, Bible journaling. We may, we'll do junk journaling makes that we want to do. And we'll just keep it open, and I'll try not to say I'm going to do something and then not follow through with it, because, I want to make sure I'm doing what I say and not misleading people. But, we all know that sometimes we get tired and worn out, and we don't always get everything done. I have these card bases, and I just picked them up at, they're A2 cards from Dollar Tree. And so I have some like cream colored ones here. They're kind of an off-white creamish color. And then I have the craft ones, and you get 10 cards and 10 envelopes for $1.25. That's not bad, especially for someone like me that's a beginning card maker. Like, I've not really been into making cards before, but I want to start learning how to make cards. Now, you could do something like this, although this edge right here is a little bit too long, but I think we'll try that on one of them. Or you can cut this off and just kind of center it in the center, and then, add another square here, whichever way you like. But I kind of like this look right here, and I think, trying to decide here, I could cut even amounts off each side, or I could just cut some extra off this side, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I didn't bring my cutter in here with me, so I'll have to use my scissors. So I'm going to go to about there. Maybe I could put a little bend there to help me. And I'm going to use that line that's on there and follow it down. Let's see what happens here. See if it turns out to be a good size. Because I like to see the craft border around my stuff. Yeah, I think that's all right. All right, let's take a little ink here. I think I've got Vintage Photo. I do. It's my favorite distressed oxide. But I like walnut stain. I just got frayed burlap. I've always wanted that one, and I just recently picked it up. So, but let me know, do you guys struggle to have time to do your paper crafting, or do you just have you say on this day at this time, I get to be, in my craft space and doing stuff, and don't worry about everything else that's going on in the house. Because I know with the hours I work, and then coming home and trying to keep up with laundry and dishes and all that, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to have time just to sit down and rest, because you need to keep doing. So, okay, I think I either need a new sponge thing here, or I've had this Vintage Photo for a long time, but I don't think it is really what's coming off. I think when I do the little edges, I think it's part of this sponge that's coming off. So I think I need to get me a new sponge. But I just wanted to get on here with you guys and, you know, just chit chat and just let you know that I'm not just doing a video here and there. I really do want to be consistent and do more videos and bring you good craft ideas. You know, even though I've been crafting for a few years, I'm still kind of consider myself a beginner, because I'm not someone who can craft full time. I would love to be able to do that full time, but that's just not how it is right now. Maybe one day when I'm able to retire from work, I can do that. So tell me if you're you know, if you're not retired yet, what is it you want to do when you retire? What do you want to have more time for? And if you are retired, tell me, are you able, you know, have you been able to incorporate more, you know, craft time or sewing time or whatever your hobby is that you enjoy doing? You know, if it's exercising or gardening, you know, have you been able to do more of that since you retired? Or does it seem like you're still just, you know, busy all the time? So let's see. Not quite sure what I want to do here, but I do like that heart. One of the parts of the My Love, All My Love collection is you can get the kit that has all the black and white ephemera in it, and it's really neat. It has, you know, hearts, bears, birds. I think there's a big telephone, there's a clock. So there's lots of different pieces just in black and white, and that's pretty neat. I like that too. Let's see, maybe something like this here. And then if you want to add a layering piece, we can add a layering piece down here. All right, I think that looks good. Let me just ink all these up and we'll glue that down. Another thing I struggle with, and that's also what I'm hoping maybe getting to create a little room in our house with will help, is organizing all my craft supplies. Like, I've been trying to de-stash and get rid of things that, you know, I got in the past, that whether it was given to me or I, you know, purchased it from somewhere or got it secondhand. I've been trying to declutter all that, and I donated quite a few craft supplies to a school, and I'm hoping they're getting lots of uses out of them. But I tell you what, I still need to declutter more. It's hard to give stuff up, especially when you like junk journaling and you keep thinking, oh, I can put that in a journal. You know, I can't give that up. So I'm trying to do that, but I want to have better organization. And so we're going to start first by building the wall, and then I really need to find myself 1 or 2 bookshelves that I can use, or a storage cabinet, you know, something to that effect to put things in, so they're not just all sitting out in the open or in boxes, or, you know, I want them to be where I know where they're at. So I'm gonna keep working on that, keep de-stashing while I'm waiting, you know, for when we're able to build the wall. Need to save up a little money and, you know, have a time when both my husband and I can work on it. It won't take too long to do, since we are just building one wall and it's an internal wall. We are going to put, I do want to put up insulation in between it so that I can do my videos in there and I won't be disturbing anyone in the living room. And the noises from the living room won't transfer onto the videos. So I'm waiting, you know, I want to do that. So I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, you know, probably by spring or summer, we'll have the money saved up and hopefully have the time that we can do that. Whoops, almost glued that on upside down. All right, so there is one card we've created with our Friday freebie. And I think I'll leave that just like that. And then you've got your envelope if you want to send it to someone or give it to someone. Or if you want to send a little happy mail, you could throw some pieces of ephemera in that in here. It's so expensive to even send happy mail anymore that you have to do small things. So that was fast, simple, easy. Let's see, the other thing I was thinking of making is taking one of these and we'll use one of the off-white ones here. And I'm going to cut it in half, just where it folds, and make a journal card out of this. You could even cut it in half if you want and make your journal card smaller. But I want to make a journal card out of this. Now, what I might do is cut this in half and kind of stagger it. I want to say I appreciate all the new subscribers that I've gained in the last few months. Those who just found me on YouTube or who watched the collaboration on Rach and Bella for Christmas. I was invited to be part of that. That was lots of fun. And then those of you who have found me through Pink Monarch Prints, I'm one of their guest designers. And so I do videos for them, which I absolutely love doing. So it's a fun way to, you know, craft and just constantly doing new and different things. So I just want to thank everyone for that. Also, if you don't know, I have an Etsy shop. I didn't bring any of our boxes in here with us, but my husband and I have an Etsy shop, and we do we make different types of boxes that you can use for crafting or for your office, you know, however you want to use them. We recently did what we call a crafty card flip, and that is, I believe I have a video on here of the card flip, but it's a T-shaped wood on a base, and then you have where you can suspend rings on it, where you can create a flip, like, you know, cards that you make. Say you want to make cards like these, kind of like, oh, there's an ATC card thing going on right now where you can make just different types of journaling cards, you know. If you like to make memory decks types of cards, you could put those on there. So that's our most recent thing we created. So look back, it's probably back about 4, 5, 6 videos. You can see that. We also make what we call a Rolodex box to make memory decks cards on, or Rolodex cards. Sometimes they're called Faith Decks cards. Those you can, you know, use again for displaying your art. We have a display box that has 2 dividers in it, so you have 3 slots, and you can use that to put tags, you know, ATC cards, cards like this will fit in it. You can also use it, you know, if you just want to put office supplies in it, you can do that. If you want it to hold change on your dresser, you can do that, you know. Whatever you want to use it for. We have an ephemera box, which is just an open box, again, that could be used on your desk for that, for putting in, if you want to store your glue bottle in there and your daubers, or if you want to actually keep ephemera pieces in there to use while you're working on a certain project. You can also use it on your dresser, like a dresser box, to keep your change, and how men like to empty their pockets at the end of the day. They can have that there. So you can definitely do that. And then our last one is our Crafty Caddy, which is a little bit bigger than the other boxes. It's 8 by 8, and it will hold 2 4-ounce glue bottles, so a little bit bigger glue bottle than this, a large glue stick, and then it also has a smaller slot that will hold a smaller type bottle. So there's 3 bottles that you can hold across the top there. It has an open area that will hold like your ink pads, your daubers. Sometimes I have a stamping block in there. Sometimes I put a pair of small scissors in there. So it'll hold quite a bit. So, I already inked that one. So go check out our Etsy shop. It's always linked below. And check out the Friday freebie from Pink Monarch Prints. You do have to be subscribed to their newsletter to get the freebie. But definitely go check out their YouTube channel and look at all the wonderful things they create on their channel. They have an Etsy shop. Check that out. And I hope, like I said, the struggle is real to keep up and do everything. But I hope to do better this year, and I really do want my channel to grow. So I really want to do better. If you guys have any suggestions for things you would like to see me do or try to do, let me know down below. And I really would like to know of those of you who are retired or planning to retire, in the next 10 years. What are your plans? What are you hoping to do in your retirement? What are you hoping to do for yourself to have more time and do, things you've had to put off, for life, to get things done for life. So what do you plan to do? So hopefully you'll leave me some comments down below. I think I need to find one more thing to add to here, but I think I'm going to have to, let's see, where'd my bigger words go? I put the Valentine's on there, but I wonder what else I might be able. Be Mine would be cute. Let's see if we can fit that on there real quick. And then I'll let you guys go. But thank you for all your support. I hope you'll continue to watch my channel. And I hope you'll share it with some of your friends. And I hope I can be more consistent this year. That's my hope. All right, let's try to add this. See where we could add this. I'm kind of thinking up here with the heart. I like it right there. All right. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me, for working with our Friday freebie and having a little chit chat. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.